Let's play darts. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the sweet sound of tungsten. What a beautiful chime to the earlobe. There's a 60. They're good darts. This is June. Let's try and get better in June. May was hard. June will be better. That's a good start. We're going to be practicing and training today, or scoring mainly, a little bit of doubles. We're going to play a new game today. A new game. How wonderful. From the classic site, GoDartsPro.com, we are taking on Mikko's Megatrain. Now, if there's a name to entice you in to a darts practice game, I think you could beat Mikko's Megatrain. All aboard. That's port. With a tiny warm-up, and then we'll get going. I hope you're all well, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all well. Right, anything to update you? If not really, we're still using the Mage Rabbit darts. I will be honest, because things have been really tough lately, I played 3 matches last night and I was horrendous. Horrendous in every game. And halfway through the last game, I changed my darts 3 or 4 times just to see whether I'm missing something. Surely it can't be me who's throwing the darts, meaning I'm losing every match I play in. Surely it must be the darts. But guess what, guys? It wasn't the darts. All of the darts created the same effect, and that effect is called pants, number 19. So there we go. So things have got to get better. And I'm just over. I'm over complaining and moaning. That may change within the next 20 minutes. But for now, I've got to change my mindset and get on with this game of darts. Let's throw 3 at bull. Lovely, look at that bad boy. Right, Mikko's Megatrain. Let's see what we can do here, guys. We're going to be playing. The game is a gentleman called Mikko Laos. Now, I'm not sure whether I should know who this guy is, but I reckon from what I hear, he is a guru for darts training games. And this is his Megatrain. So all aboard the Megatrain. Now this is mainly for intermediate and advanced players, but I'm going to play the beginner version. In this game, if you were playing the intermediate to expert version, they're going to give us things to hit. So treble 20, you've got to hit treble 20. You've got to hit it to ice with 3 darts before you can move on. Now we could be here all day, potentially, so I've decided that we're going to play the beginner version where I just need to hit the target once and then we move on. And by the looks of things, we start on treble 20, then double 20, then treble 20 again. Then we go double 18, then we go back to treble 20. There's probably some method around going from each one, but I haven't researched it too much. We're just going to play it. I haven't played this before. This is the first time I'm about to click this button called Start Game. Right. Let's get straight into this, guys. Oh my goodness, there's a timer in the corner. That's concerning. I feel like I should have started by now. Hopefully I won't be penalised for that. Right, so 3 darts at treble 20. Pretty simple, huh? Right, let's see if we can get some good darts going today. Okay, not so bad. Don't mind that. We're going to be here a while hitting this, I'm sure. Register 0 hits there. I think that's good. Okay. Treble 20 it is. And we're just going to keep going until we hit it. And look, I'm trying to keep that hand as I'm throwing. Just keeping the hand there until I pick up the next dart. Not so bad. What else has been going on out there, guys? I hope you're all well. Ooh la la. The weekend is upon us. This is being done a little bit earlier than the weekend because this weekend, not great. This weekend, for those who don't know, I own about a tail's worth of a horse called Asgard's Captain. And this beautiful animal has given me such pride and joy, winning plenty of races. Last month, or 2 months ago in April, we won at Epsom. A year ago, we were at the Derby and he raced there and came third. And we're back at the Derby. We're back at Epsom this Saturday, 4:15. Make sure you're watching. That's my nag. Asgard's Captain. My pride and joy will be at Epsom. So I've got to get the old top hat out again. The top hat and tails will be out. It's a big day. I have to pretend that I'm important for one day. And I cannot wait. That'll be great fun. Come on, man. And we've got a chance, you know. We came third in this last year. Back in April, we won. He's rested up. Our trainer, Dylan Cunha, has had a great season again. Good week winning with his debut horse, Lady Mariko. So we are hopeful. The yard is in form. But to be honest with you, I'm just there for fun. There it is. Right, do I throw another one? I think we just throw another one. Nice, nice. So we click hit. Register one hit. Now we move on, guys. Well done. We move on. We're on double 20. Double 20 is not my favourite, I must admit. I've got to get better at tops. That's funny. Let's keep going. No, let's back it up. Come on. Not bad. They're good. We'll take that as a hit. Right, we're back down to treble 20. So look, it's good to mix it up with these games. It's a really good website, this darts, GoDartsPro.com. I always get the name wrong. They need to change the name. The name is far too complex for tiny mind. That's poor. Poorly thrown, that. Tell you what, the big difference in my general demeanour is not being unwell and with man flu. Having got rid of that. It's just something about when you're ill. It's just demoralising, isn't it? What is that start? Right, we hit one. Right, now we've got to throw at double 18. We're really going around the houses here, double 18. Yeah, so feeling better. You know, what I should have done to get better would be to have drained the blood, all of the blood from my body. Because you know George Washington, you heard of George Washington, I think he was the first president of the United States of America. Do you know how he died? He died because doctors thought that the best way of curing illnesses was to drain all your blood. And they did this for years. Just drain all your blood out of your body. And they thought that'll fix your problem. Lovely. Right, we're hitting them. Right, 3 darts at treble 20. We're back on treble 20. Yeah, so they took out, I think, 2.5 litres of blood from his body, which is like a quarter of your blood in your whole body. They removed to get him better from his man flu. And guess what happened? He died. What a shock. And back in those days, you had a free hit, really. Doctors didn't know what they were doing. So if you miraculously got better, and I don't know, you put somebody they got bitten by a tarantula, and the doctor said, well, put ham on it. Okay, now, most people will probably recover from being bitten by a tarantula. So they would just say, oh, the ham must have fixed it. Now, if they died, well, they would have died anyway, right? That's what they'll say. So you've got to be careful, really, because this was only like a few hundred years ago. I think even up to about 150 years ago, they're still doing this. So you just got to be careful, really. If anybody says to drain your blood, you know, you just got to ask questions. Right, come on, let's get this treble 20 again. Ooh. You know what? It's time to now say, I'm throwing well today. Throwing all right. Maybe we're edging back to where we were. We're back on track. Potentially. Come on, treble 20. Oh, they're poor. They're really all over the place there. No, I'm definitely throwing better today. So what's really going to confirm it is when I play some matches online later. I just need a good session. I have to throw better than this though. There it is. Good darts. Happy with that. Right, we hit that first dart. So register. 3 darts at treble 19. This way I'm a little bit more confident on. Let's see how we go. Look at that overcorrection. Poor darts those are. Those 3 there. Really bad. All aboard the Mikko Megatrain though. We're all here. Well done for getting on. Not bad darts though. You know, results are nice, but this is training. So if I can just throw within the region like that, that's good. That's good. There it is. Let's throw some more at it. Oh, that last one. I've got to get consistent darts. Those first 2 lovely. Why do that? Like, why am I doing that? Makes no sense. Right, back to treble 20. I'm sort of getting a real sort of idea about this game now. So you're going around different numbers, but you always go back to that treble 20. And as Stephen Bunting said, remember Stephen Bunting saying this in the video, you're throwing like 80–90% of your darts at any time ever at treble 20. So that's where you really got to focus on. So this game makes sense. Not sure that's in or not. That's not. No, it's definitely not. None of them. Oh, Samsonite. That's atrocious. Some overcorrections going on from that 1 to that 5. Got to be a bit more sensible with my brain. Poor. I don't know if I'm releasing early enough here because these are just dragging all over the place down that board. That's better, and I was purposely trying to release earlier. Right, we got one. What's next? Hey, double 16. Double 16. Thing of beauty, the double 16. Poor darts here. Really bad. That's a shame for double 16. When it's your favourite and you get excited, you just hear the little excitement within my vocals there. The vibrations of my voice indicated to you that I was excited. Now, the vibrations of my voice remind you I'm disappointed. So now, it's time to hit it. Just awful. I looked at the hand there. Look at the hand. Anyone looks at the hand and look, what are you doing? You know that's a really bad dart. When it's a really bad dart, you're even looking at your hand and you're like, mate, we're meant to be working together. Can't miss 9 darts at my favoured double 16. I tell you what, I won't be annoyed at myself. I know we've missed. But all 3 of them are within millimetres. And that's good. That is good. If they were sprayed around, the vibrations of my voice would be extremely concerning. Oh, my dartboard's also making some strange sounds. I'm not sure where they're coming from, but I think they've also had enough of my darts, which would be understandable. Oh, look at that one. Oh my goodness. No, I don't want to know if Jesse J reveals shock. Corbin protest. What happened there? Even the laptop's trying to tell me, like, to pick up a new hobby. Look at the news, do something different. God. I mean, that's in, but it's not good. That sort of, I'll tell you what it did. One sec. You know when it goes in the air because you haven't released it properly? Sometimes those darts get lucky. That's what happened there. But we're out of this double 16 pain and we're back on the treble 20s. Of course we are. Right, let's try and get this one out of the way before we go. They're starting to go all over the place. I'm doing something very wrong. I think towards the end of sessions, sometimes get a bit tired, maybe, I don't know. But we should probably end before it gets any worse. I can feel my anger coming. I'm going to throw 3 more because I can't leave on those darts. Three more. I have to do 3 more. I'm sorry. They weren't awful. I just feel like I've got more in me. I feel like this is not me. I was better than this before. Something's changed that I need to try and find. Right, we'll leave it at that. That is a 68 there. And we hit the treble. So that was nice. We got it in the end. I think I've played, 45% of the game we completed in our time. Maybe we'll play this again at some point and see if we can beat that 45% within our time range. I quite enjoyed it, to be honest. Something different, mixed up a bit. Good to practice at treble 20 more. My darts were, I guess, better at times. Bad habits were slipping in towards the end there. I just got to be a bit more persistent, play more matches, just play myself into form. That's what we're going to do. Let me know in the comments what you thought about my throwing. You guys see me throw more than I see me throw. Am I doing anything that you've picked up on? Let me know. Lovely to see you guys. Goodbye. I don't know what that was there. Just a little connection. Goodbye.